Some of the things that our tribal council as a whole have been able to coordinate on agreeing that issues that the tribe has, we have to select a priority list that basically benefits a majority of the membership. So the coordination, that the council needs to have to move forward and not get stuck on issues that are not going to benefit. If we can't get over something, we'll discuss it at a later date, or we want to keep momentum going. I mean, that's some of the things that I like to see as far as the council. The communication is there, where if there's disagreements, we hash it out so everybody's on board. I don't think there's very many actions that we have taken where it wasn't a unanimous vote when it comes to resolutions or actions that our tribe is moving forward on. One of the main things that is refinancing of some debt that incurred some substantial savings that we would otherwise not see. Being more financially understanding of what we can do to save money. So I guess that's one of the main things that was a huge thing. A procurement process that was approved, which are going to streamline our and follow the regulations that the government requires when we accept grants. Procurement process not only saves those grant dollars, but also gets the better product that we can get for that dollar amount. And also it shows the membership that we have a process, in that this is how we vet services out that are gonna make it better for our membership. We opened up an emergency shelter. I think we went live with that in December. So we're currently have it opened. We do have clients in it right now. Like if we look at today, this is exactly why we went the way to provide those services. It was a need that's been talked about for many years, that we have members that have housing issues, among other, related safety issues that we wanted to get in space where we can provide a roof over their heads, and so they're not sleeping in a car or being out in the elements, sleeping in tents, or it's for individuals and families when they run into situations that are at the point right now where they need some kind of shelter. So they do provide a little bit of nourishment and food availability for them when they are in that shelter. So that's been an ongoing project, and we finally hit the ground. And there's not to say that we're not going to have hurdles to go over. we're experiencing those, and we take them day by day, and trying to streamline that program. So that's one of our things that we've been working on for quite some time. And it's only going to get better. The Business Technology Center, that's another thing that's been in the works throughout 18, and then now we're looking at it being developed here in 19 when the shovels go in the ground, and it's an economic boost for the tribe as far as jobs go. Also opportunities for community members to attain better educational tools for employment. So I'm really excited on that one too. And the store project is that's another project that's been working through the last year in 18, and we're looking at a shovel going in the ground for that project to happen in 19. So it's going to be a big improvement for the community, as far as the community can rely on, as far as a grocery store and a gas station. So that's another exciting project that's going to be taking place in 19. One of the topics that we're dealing with on every day is our issues regarding opioid crisis, and that's nationwide. It's not something we've been immune to, and we've seen that. We've been fighting that battle for years, and just want to say that our tribe has a lot of services available, and we need to do a better job of getting that word out to the community that these services that our tribe is working on to alleviate some of these issues, because it's not just a person, it's a community issue, and it hits all aspects of our community. Education, our police services, our emergency services, our housing, every aspect that the tribe, Head Start, health and human services, it's all being affected by this crisis that we're dealing with. So getting out the word that we have these services available for different areas of the community when it comes to what the tribe is trying to make a better outcome. And it's ongoing, it's every day. We have to deal with it every day. I'd like to say that we have always been a very natural resource orientated tribe that, from the aspect of our cultural and traditional ways, that natural resource is a big part of who we are, and taking that step to protect those resources are huge for our tribe. The recent things that were happening in Oneida County regarding some mining issues, we're very concerned that those affects our resources that we have to protect for the next generations to come, when it comes to our children, feeding our families, our tourism, there's so many things that are attached to that, protecting those resources. So one of the things was that the mining referendum that was introduced back in 2018, we went to bat, and I appreciate all the help that everybody not just Flambeau, but everybody that provided services or some kind of input to get the word out what a mine or these type of activities can do harm as far as us being in the Northwoods here. So that was one of the things that, and it was a overwhelming show that this type of activity is not welcomed in the northern part of Wisconsin here, because we're trying to protect the resources. So I think it showed the type of communities we have that want to keep what we have. And one of the things that I've always been told, it's hard to protect that if you open that door, and it's a door, once opened, it's hard to close that door. And regaining the type of resources that we currently have, you don't know that you'll ever get those back, once you open that door. So that's one of the things I'm proud of, is that the tribe takes a hard or a very strong stance when it comes to protecting the resources. So another project is our water treatment plant regarding our infrastructure. We currently have been working on this project through, I'm going to say, the need has been known for years. We finally got some movement. We applied for grants and got a loan and some different financial aspects that the tribe has, or that can assist our infrastructure expansion of that. So that project is moving forward. That need hindered some of our housing issues that we currently have, and health issues. So that's another exciting project that's going to start seeing business expansion also. So we're looking at that as a project that's going to take place over 2019 year. So springtime is it's slated to the constructions of that supposed to be starting too. So government shutdown, yes. Currently, we're working on some financial planning, contingency plans. This is not going to be the first time this government shutdown happens with the U.S., the United States government, when we're dependent on these grants that we've applied for and the funding's out there. We just want to be more financially stable when it comes to things like this that come across the horizon that we didn't anticipate happening, but we want to be prepared financially to be able to make it a smoother transition where we won't have to do layoffs or things like that. We want our employees to be very cognizant that we're working toward, just so it doesn't hurt their employment. Give them peace of mind that their job is well protected, I guess, per se, and we're doing everything we can to keep people working, because those services are dependent on employees. So it's all part of the big scheme of things, where if we don't have employees, our services are hurt. So that's kind of the plan right now. So we're moving forward on it.